I see myself in my students because they're so similar to my own background. I believe so much in the transformative power of education to really take people from just very humble beginnings to a different place where, a lot of your dreams come true. Sometimes the students will share their life experiences with me, and I really just get transported back to when I was that age. My family comes from Mexico. Being the first in my family to go to college has been life-transforming. I think then I felt like I had achieved this American dream. And then I realized that being in a place where you can give back to others is really what would capture the American dream for me.
Can I have a volunteer to read our goal for today? What is our goal?
I get to come here and I get to give them the skills, the tools that they will use to then, become successful adults.
Virgil has about 1,800 students, and we're 100% free and reduced lunch. We're in the Rampart Division of LA, so highest crime rate. Our school's a place where students come, they feel safe. We're the neighborhood park. Basically, they're here from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. and on Saturdays too.
I have extremely high standards for my students. It's always important that you remind them that there are no excuses.
I don't want you to think like a 7th grader today. I want you to think like a scientist.
We were actually the highest scoring middle school in all of District 4 of LAUSD on the science assessments. There are many goals that I have being the department chair here at Virgil. One of the things I'm really trying to push forward is just literacy in science. How to read, how to write, and then also how to just think critically. Those are just really key skills that you can incorporate in any unit, in any lesson, in any content area.
Mr. Gonzalez pretended to be an alien, and we had to tell him how to make a peanut butter jelly sandwich. It was pretty hard because we had to be really specific about the things we were telling him.
Grab the bread.
Put it in your hand. There. Now spread it.
Put it in my hand.
Spread the jelly.
No.
You have to be a good writer to be a good scientist. If you're not a good writer, things won't go out right. Like if you're mixing any chemicals, you might make a mistake and could hurt yourself.
My training is not in English, so one of the first people that I went to was a colleague of mine who is in the English department, and she has been very instrumental in providing for me the content background and the skill sets that the kids need.
We collaborate together tremendously because he knows those are skills I'm hammering home every day. He echoes those skills in the science classroom.
When you're finished writing, okay, I'd like you to go back over what you've written and circle or underline all of the adjectives. Having these literacy skills across all the domains will make our kids here at Virgil competitive for college.
Mr. Gonzalez, who went to college, and he was the first out of his family, and I see how successful he is and how respected he is. I want to be like that when I grow up.
I know that if I passed his class, I could do any other challenge. He made science really fun, and I like to thank him for that.
He's really able to create that sense where they want to learn for him, but then they reach the point where they start learning for themselves.
I have been in education for 23 years, and I know that Rob has been in education for about 7 years. Rob right now is a teacher that I hope to be someday.
And that teacher is Roberto Gonzalez.
I've exceeded my own expectations, especially after winning the Milken Educator Award. I never thought something like this would happen. So it has been a tremendous honor. It just gives me hope that there are people out there who are willing to work just tremendously hard, and no matter what, that flame will continue to burn.